support the refs today. Easily. City. Jason got married? Oh, really? I didn't even know she was engaged. Really? Really? Nobody knew. Huh. Huh? They did. Just turn it down and kill it. They're gonna start anyway soon. Yeah, that one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donald Jones Stadium here in Salzburg at the Kiski School. It's a little cold out today. And we have the Kiski Varsity Cougars taking on Western Reserve Academy. We'll be getting started in just a couple minutes as they've had the captains' meetings. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of this afternoon's game. What's that? Oh, okay. Does it have a horn? That's going. Right. Right. Are you gonna announce? Well, you can lay here. I can announce it. Like we've done that in the past. Sure it is. You'll just have to turn it down. Turn it down. Is that first one? Yep. Oh yeah. Don't light it on fire. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Oh, okay. No. Yeah. 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 There was a what? Yeah. Yeah. Was it with them? Yeah. Okay, we're getting ready to get it started here. Oleanka Jimba in the face-off circle for the Kiski Cougars. Western Reserve takes the first possession. They'll carry it in the zone. Number 11 pushes forward. Makes his way behind the net. Offloads it to the other side. 9. Caleb Commandant begins the pressure for the Cougars. Working against number 14. Finds it to the stick of number 11. It's going to send it around behind the net. Chris Peacebacker for the Cougars on defense. A turn shot by number 10. Doesn't quite make it. It's a race to the sideline. Neil Pierce pressures. Scooping it up, Matt DiGirolamo coming into the offensive zone for Kiski. finds Jackman Schooley down to Nathan Solaris. 10:50 remaining in the first quarter. Cougars set up their offense for the first time this afternoon. Sam Tackett and Matt DiGirolamo play catch. Send it over far side to Neil Pierce. Pierce decides to take it below. Sends it down low to Ben Foster. Foster makes a break. That's for Laris. For the wide open shot coming quickly back the other way. Number 14 for WRA. With speed, looks to offload. And a shot high and out of play by number 23. Western Reserve will keep possession. It'll start behind the net. Number 10 with it again, defended by Pierce. Below the goal line. Reserve able to keep possession despite some pressure from the Cougars. Commandant finally knocks it out. Looks for help from his teammates. Tackett there. Pierce scoops it up, gets it to his keeper, TJ Spahn. Waits for things to shake out and settles it down. Spahn decides to take it himself. Gets it to Sam Tackett over the midfield. And they bring it up. 9-12 here in the first quarter. Nick Darrington now into the game. Down low behind the net, Nathan Solaris. Defended by number 6 of WRA. Throws it up top. There's a flag on the field. Darrington with it. Penalty is going to be against Western Reserve. Darrington with the bounce shot attempt. Wide left. Number 6 for Western Reserve called on the slash. That penalty coming at 8:32 in the first quarter. Still scoreless here this afternoon. The Cougars will have possession. It'll be Jackman Schooley sending it behind to Ben Foster. Neil Pierce finds DiGirolamo. Back to Pierce. Mo with space. Tries the bounce shot wide left. And Foster will gain possession for the Cougars. He brings it in. Works his way up to the point. Darrington takes the shot. Save made by the Western Reserve keeper. He works it up, finds a long pole. Number 15 offloads it to number 23. They get it into the box and make some changes. Number 11 with it there on the left side of your screen. Finds number 9 coming onto the field. Number 4 turns with it. Gets it to 10. He's pressured by Pierce. Turnover. Caleb Commandant streaking through. Trades places with Sam Tackett. Tackett will carry it in for the Cougars. Take it to the far side of the field. 7 minutes now remaining in the first quarter. Tackett gets it to Pierce. Neil's going to take his time. Makes a run at number 17. And a shot wide behind the net. Foster there. He'll reset things for Kiski. 6.5 minutes. Tackett down low and not able to connect with Schooley. It's turnover. Western Reserve will bring it out from behind the net. It's number 14. Pressured by Schooley. Able to make it to midfield. Avoids the stick check and carries it into Western Reserve zone. To number 11 and to number 9 as he comes on the field. Has space. Turning, defended by Tackett. Number 11 on the left side of your screen has it. Makes a move with the help of a pick. And save made by TJ Spawn. Tackett finds Clayton Halmy streaking up the sideline. He exchanges it with Ben Foster. Waits for the offense to set up. Make sure everybody on sides before he offloads it to Matt DiGirolamo. Five minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Still scoreless between Western Reserve and Kiski. Finds its way to Neil Pierce. He's got number 17 in front of him. Looks for space, turning. Nothing there. Gets it to Darrington, down low to Foster, and all the way behind the net. It's Schooley. Finds Solaris. Not able. At least you got some sun up there. It might be warmer standing in the sun. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I passed him. His golf cart was down there. Well, so far it's scoreless, so we don't have to announce anything. That's funny. Back for the start of the second quarter. Still scoreless here at Donald Jones Stadium. Several shot attempts from both teams. Not quite as many on the mark as I'm sure they both wanted. Good defense played by both sides. So we'll see what happens here in the second. Jimba picks it clean and able to get away from the WRA pressure. Carries it into the zone. Finds Ben Foster. He checks into the zone and advances it to Neil Pierce. Cougars set up their offense. Solaris down the far side to Schooley behind the net. Foster to Tackett. And up top to DiGirolamo across to Neil Pierce. Cougars looking to move the ball a lot more. Cycling it all the way to Ben Foster. DiGirolamo is going to make a run. Defended by number 15. Tries to find Schooley waiting on the doorstep of the net. Not able to receive the pass cleanly. Foster will scoop it up. Schooley behind the net, thinks about passing, changes his mind, makes a cut towards the front. Underhand shot, sails high. Worth 3 points in the football world as it goes through the uprights. Foster, turning shot, and he'll have the first goal of the game for Kiski. Ben Foster on the turning shot from behind the net. Goal comes at 10:19 in the second quarter. Good. You turn that back down. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Jimba again in the circle. They'll give it to Western Reserve. Quick reset. Number 11. Going to get called for, I think, probably a trip. They're going to call him for a slash. It's Caleb Commandant. Number 22. Slashing. 10-10 left here in the second quarter. Kiski leading Western Reserve 1-0. It'll start here on your left-hand side. Number 10 with it. Quick movement from Western Reserve. Still no shot attempt. Number 14 swings to number 4 all the way to number 9 down low with space. Takes the shot. Number 11 deflected wide with 9:29. Spinorama shot from number 10, saved by TJ Spawn. Cougars looking to kill the penalty. Spawn makes it up to midfield. Finds Schooley. Back to even strength. Up top, number 20, Ben Foster. Sends it down low to Pierce in the corner. Goes one-on-one with number 15. Makes his way around and puts it in the side of the net. Neil, what's up, guy? Pierce makes it 2-0 for the Cougars. Kiski goal scored by number 42, Neil Pierce. Yeah, they're all right here. Hey, you don't like that? Did he not spinorama? Yeah. No, you've got to watch. You've got to watch Pittsburgh Penguins hockey. They say it all the time. That's why. That's where I got that from. Yeah. I don't know. Whoop, 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 whoop. You're okay. You're all right. His parts was down on that side. It was at Bill's. Yeah, he's here for the dedication. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a timeout called by Western Reserve after that goal coming at 8:37 by Neil Pierce. Makes it 2-0 in favor of the Cougars. Jimba heads back to the face-off circle. Jimba kicks it to space. Looks for still loose. Scooping it up for 18. Slow things down. Wait for that. Number 14. Rebound scooped up by Matt DiGirolamo. Gets it across midfield. Earns the offensive zone by getting it to Ben Foster. Pierce now at the point. Has Tackett with him. Decides to send it far side to Nathan Solaris. Near side to Tackett. He's going to carry it down the sideline. Switches place as Ben Foster clears out for him. They find Schooley working against number 30 up top all the way around to Neil Pierce.
Schooley takes the pass behind the net. By 30. And Solaris
Fakes high, goes low for the third of the game.
Well, they gave me the raw.
To the Cougars.
Game's moving along pretty quickly. Huh? Yeah, or stoppages, yeah. I mean, it helps when there's no goal scored in the first quarter, I guess. Oh, this is the leadership guy. Yeah. We're having a leadership conference this weekend. So several boys from, I think it's 10 schools, spending the weekend with us. No, boys Latin's from Maryland and boys Latin and yeah, trying to think of some of the other schools. Trinity, Pauling, yeah. Woodbury. I think they're here. Where were we resetting from?
Foster reset to Spawn in the sideline. Caleb Commandant gets it across midfield.
Finds Neil Pierce, who checks into the zone. Schooley behind the net. 6 minutes now remaining here in the half. All the way up top and around to Sam Tackett. Foster carries it in all the way down to the corner decides to make a break as the defender relieves pressure. Tackett now makes a run through the middle. Finds Pierce in the corner. One-on-one against number 15. Neal finds his way around, finds DiGirolamo. Tackett not able to handle the pass from DiGirolamo, and it goes out of play. Quickly the other way, Western Reserve gets it into the zone. Now 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. On the left side of your screen, 15 gets it to number 11. Not 15, I guess that's 23, excuse me. Down low now behind the net to number 10. And with the turnaround score, number 10 for Western Reserve at 4:41 puts Western Reserve on the board for the first time today.
Western Reserve. Ready? No, wrong one. Western Reserve goal scored by number 10. I put you on the spot. I apologize. I just don't have a roster.
Jimbo wins the face-off, loses his footing, able to keep it in the net. Slings it over to Pierce. He loses his footing, able to keep it in the pocket. Offloads it to Schooley behind the net. He's going to make a run for it, finds Solaris. He's double-teamed and sends it wide left. Flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be against Western Reserve. And number 30 called for the slash. That penalty at 4:13 in the second quarter. I believe that's Western Reserve's first penalty of the day, so the Kiski Cougars will go man up for the first time here this afternoon. Pierce to Schooley. Deflected wide by the goalkeeper. Foster with it behind the net. Finds Pierce. He fakes it. And with the finish, Neal Pierce for his second goal of the day, coming at 3:56.
Assisted by number 20, Ben Foster.
Kiski goes up 4-1 on Western Reserve. 3 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock.
Jimbo again into the.
That one cleanly comes quickly with speed.
Takes it himself. Sticks deflected, and the keeper with number 2 on the receiving. Foster resets to Tackett, and DiGirolamo now with it. They swing it around. Nick Darrington in the game. Foster will take it behind the net. Carried into the corner. And that's going to go out of play for the turnover on the misconnection between DiGirolamo and Darrington. Number 14 quickly the other way. Foul against Reserve.
Kiski will have possession with 2:48 on the clock. School lead behind the net. Finds its way up top to Santac. Pierce makes run number 17.
Tries to find Solaris, cutting through the middle. Runs into pressure now. Is number
14, pressure by the Cougars. Avoids another stick check from School. Going to be called against
Matt DiGirolamo.
Let me see where the ball's going to set up there. In the corner on the far side, number 4. They get it near side, number 11, down by the...
And they're going to give possession to Kiski. As they're saying, it went off of Western Reserve. Minute 42 left.
The quarter, Solaris will start with it. Spins out of trouble from the double team. Still pressure by number 23, runner 10 with the spinning check. '23 carries it. Waits for help. Finds number 11. Kiski's active full strength. And with the bounce
Shot. It's number
4 for Western Reserve at 106. Cutting Kiski.
Goal scored by number 4 of Western Reserve Academy.
That goal coming at 106 for Western Reserve, making the score 4-2. DJ Spawn on quick shot. 90 seconds remaining. Now close.
Behind the bleachers in the Okay. Is he yours? Okay. Yeah. Well, it's funny because yesterday was our first home game, so they gave me the roster, and it's just like, I know all the kids, but you don't, like, you can't recognize them, so you're, like, trying to, like, learn numbers, and you know who they are. Yeah. Yeah. Or we had kids who wore numbers last year who graduated, and they're back out there, and so you're trying not to say their name.
So with 40.9 seconds on the clock, Kiski will set in their offensive zone after a fresh timeout. It's reset by DiGirolamo quickly to Neil Pierce. Up top to Matt and back down to Neil. Working one-on-one. Takes the shot, it's deflected. DiGirolamo looking to scoop it up. Keeps it in play. Ben Foster comes away with it for Kiski. Works his way to the net. And with the down low shot
able to get it past the keeper before time expires. 14.9 seconds on the clock. .9 left in the half. Kiski goes up 5-2 on Western Reserve. Both teams looking to strike quick here off the face-off. We'll see who can scoop it up the quickest. It's Kiski. Jimba quickly down the field. Now 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Going to have to set it up quickly. Finds DiGirolamo running on. And he puts it in the net. Off of the pass from Sam Tackett. Kiski with 2 quick goals here before the half ends. 2.4 seconds on the clock.
Jimbo wins the face-off only 2 seconds. Not able to get a shot off as the halftime looms.
Kiski will carry a 6-2 lead over Western Reserve into the second half. We'll be back after a 10-minute intermission with second half action. Resetting for the second half. Western Reserve quickly wins the faceoff. Shot goes wide. Spawn tracking it down with Western Reserve on his tail. Kiski gets it up across midfield. Christian Spawn there with Foster.
Those are yours. The soap dispenser in the women's bathroom.
I was like, of course you're not going to be here, guys. Yeah. Oh, I was. I got my own.
Thank you. All right, we're back. Sorry. A minute, 30 seconds off the clock here, so 11:30 remaining in the third quarter. Referees having a discussion. Nothing comes of it. Sam Tackett across to DiGirolamo. I have to make a public apology to Sam for accidentally calling him his brother's name after his assist in the first half. Neil Pierce off the side of the net. The keeper able to scoop it up, works his way to his defenseman, number 2. Eleven cuts across midfield, checked by Chris Pierce. "14 will set up the offense. And with the shot, it's number 14 for Western Reserve, scoring the first goal here in the second half, making it 6-3. Kiski leading Western Reserve.
Western Reserve goal scored by number 14, Andrew Boniface.
All the snow has melted. I just noticed.
Jimba heads into the circle. That goal coming at 10:14. Pierce able to knock it away. Darrington scoops it up. Stick check by 15. Quick scoop by Nick. Keeps it for Kiski. Brings it into the box and gives it to Matt DiGirolamo. Pierce and DiGirolamo now to Darrington. Back to DiGirolamo. Pierce will carry it into the corner. 9:30 remaining in the third. Pierce makes a move. Ball comes loose. Foster scoops it up. Schooley to Darrington. Schooley carries it into the corner. Now under 9 minutes to play in the quarter. Jackman Schooley. Turning shot from down low. Solaris with the rebound. Fires it high. Into the corner. Neil Pierce a little shaken up on the play. He gets up, jogs it off as possession's given to Western Reserve. And they reset
Gets it to the keeper. Heavy pressure from the Cougars. Keeper has to keep it. Nice stick by Chris Pierce to get in the way of that pass. Thrown back across midfield. Darrington all the way back to TJ Spawn. There's a penalty away from the play. Spawn with the deke to get around the pressure. Up to Ben Foster. Looks like the penalty is going to be on Western Reserve. Seven and a half minutes remaining in the quarter. Kiski with possession. Have room to work here with the flag on the field. Waiting for the penalty to be called. Thrown near side. Schooley with it now. Behind the net. Darrington spins. Tries to go between the legs. Kicks out. Rebound to DiGirolamo. Foster spins with the shot. Wide.
Okay. Do you want a drink? I got him.
I wondered where you were. I was going to be up here just manning everything. Announcer, scorekeeper, stream operator.
It's going to be a 2-minute penalty called against number 9 of Western Reserve at 6:55. Kiski will go man out here for the first time in the second half. Refs need to talk about it a little bit more. They break the huddle, and we're going to restart with Jackman Schooley throwing it behind the net to Foster.
Peter's behind the net.
Cougars moving around quickly. Darrington with it to DiGirolamo. Pierce. Down low to Foster looking for a cutter. Darrington can't take the pass. Sticks with it and gets it out of there to Solaris. Pierce with the shot. It's blocked by one of the defenders. Foster looking for Schooley over his head. Kiski races for possession, but it's not there with the errant pass. It'll be a turnover anyway. Still about a minute to kill on the penalty for Western Reserve. The goalkeeper's pressured, and it gets thrown out of play. Neil Pierce brings it in for Kiski. DiGirolamo and Darrington around to Pierce. Down low to Foster. Up high to Darrington. DiGirolamo. Shot saved by number 8, the keeper for Western Reserve. Mishandled by 15. Feels pressure from Kiski. Foster able to scoop it up and get out of pressure. Kiski still on the man advantage. And they release him back to even strength. Schooley working behind the pillar. Finds DiGirolamo in front of the net. Able to ring one home, making it 7-3.
Goal scored by number 17, Matt DiGirolamo, assisted by number 8, Jackman Schooley.
Time of that goal coming at 4:42 here in the third. Score is 7-3 off of the stick of Matt DiGirolamo. Jimba able to win it back and carry it across midfield. Looking to skirt the defense. Does. Finds Schooley. Down low to Solaris behind the net with 4:20 left in the third. Up top, all the way to DiGirolamo. Neil Pierce looks for separation against number 14. Exchanges it with Tackett, who carries it back across the field. Turning shot. Just a bit outside. 3:37. Solaris finds Schooley cutting through the middle. Nice defense from the keeper. Able to get a stick on that shot and make the save. 14 comes the other way. Number 10 tries to roll one in. Goes wide. It'll be Western Reserve's ball from behind the net, number 10. 3:13 remaining in the quarter. Far side of the field, Western Reserve goes to work. Number 9 pressuring, now double teamed Pierce and Darrington. Nick comes away with it. Looks for help. Throws it across the field to TJ Spawn, the goalkeeper. Has to work his way upfield. He's pressured by Western Reserve. Finds Holme. Loses his footing. Nice stick check by number 10. And it'll be a turnover for Kiski in favor of Western Reserve. Quick reset, 14 brings it in. Runs into a host of Cougars. Number 10 sends it wide on the turning shot. Now 2:12 left on the clock here in the third. Western Reserve comes up way high, looking for some speed to run it in. Offloads to number 14 with the bouncing shot. Rings it home for Western Reserve.
Western Reserve goal scored by number 14, Andrew Boniface, assisted by number 11, Evan Bongers. I remember that name from football, now that you say it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll gladly announce names if I know them. Oh, yeah?
Western Reserve comes away with it and puts it into the offensive zone. Looks to throw it off of Caleb Command. It was number 4. Doesn't quite get it before going out of bounds. TJ Spahn will take it and bring it up the field. Looking for a long pass. There's Neil Pierce. Jukes gets around number 15. Pushed from behind. And they'll call number 15 for the push. That penalty coming at 1:16 in the third. See if the Cougars can take advantage of it. DiGirolamo to Darrington. Finds Pierce to Foster. They cycle it quickly around. DiGirolamo back to Darrington. Foster from a bad angle down low, able to find the back of the net for the Cougars, making it 8-4.
Kiski goal scored by number 20, Ben Foster.
Jimba in the circle. Western Reserve able to come away with it. Timeout called by Western Reserve at 49 seconds here in the third quarter. We'll be back in just a second.
Well, it's challenging to call it at the same time because I can't see on here who has the ball. So I have to watch it live and kind of like aim it in the right direction. So yeah. yeah. I need to get myself a big monitor for up here or something so I can see it. But yeah, on our YouTube channel. If you find the Kiski School on YouTube, all those games are archived there. And on our website too, under the athletics section. Yeah. Sometimes the quality of the stream isn't the greatest, so I usually record it here, and then I upload this one because I know that it's a good recording of it.
Western Reserve resets after the timeout. And for action against Western Reserve, Kiski will have possession. Number 6, TJ Spahn, carries it up the field. Looking to find an outlet. Does. It's Nick Darrington. Streaks down the far sideline. Now under 20 seconds left in the quarter. They're going to take their time, but they need to get something off here before the buzzer sounds. Foster to DiGirolamo. Quick shot, and it goes wide. Solaris going to work his way. Finds Schooley. And nice save made by the keeper as Jackman Schooley received the pass and put the shot on net as time expired. Kiski carries an 8-4 lead into the fourth quarter. After a short break, we'll be right back.
Does he want to go for lacrosse or for football? Or is he not looking to do that either? Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 It's cold there.
And they're funny. They don't take a southern spring break.
So we're back for the start of the fourth
Like
quarter.
indoor places up north.
Kiski will try and keep their 4-goal lead, if not add to it, while staving off the Western Reserve Academy attack. They come away with it as Reserve. Still loose. Commandant scoops it. Still loose. Christian Spahn, the one who comes away for Kiski, finds Chris Pierce as an outlet. He fakes it, brings it across midfield. Solaris down low. Foster receives the pass from DiGirolamo. They check into the zone and slow things down to Neil Pierce. All the way up to Sam Tackett. Tackett has space. He pushes forward. It makes its way behind to Jackman Schooley. Finds Pierce. Pierce will step back, assess the field. He's one-on-one again with number 17. Quickly around, DiGirolamo has space, looks for the shot, and rips it home. Matt DiGirolamo for the Kiski Cougars. That goal comes at 10:30.
Kiski goal scored by number 17, Matt DiGirolamo, assisted by number 24, Sam Tackett. No. Yeah, he's the face-off guy.
Number 18 comes away for Western Reserve. Checked by Caleb Commandant. DiGirolamo resets for Kiski. Finds Sam Tackett. 10-10 left here in the game. Scooping it up, number 14. Throws it to number 23. And they calm things down. DiGirolamo on the defense against number 11. Hung up in the middle, 23. Kiski with the nice interference there to break that pass up. Tackett tries to find DiGirolamo. Instead, it finds it in the stick of Schooley. Cougars decide to spread things out, kill a little bit of time. That's going to be Western Reserve's enemy right now is the clock as they trail by 4. Or excuse me, 5 now. After the goal by DiGirolamo. Matt pushes forward and an errant shot over top as the defender able to get a stick in there to force the bad shot. 8:24 remaining here in the game. Sam Tackett pushes in against number 15. Tries the bounce shot down low. It goes wide. Solaris races for possession. Looks for the pick from Ben Foster. Solaris turns, finds Schooley. And the goalkeeper makes a nice job sliding over to defend that one. .14 has it stick checked away by Schooley. A little bit too aggressive. They give it to Western Reserve. Down the far sideline, number 11. Seven and a half minutes remaining here in the game. Christian spawned on defense against number 10. And he's able to ring it home for Western Reserve at 7:23.
Yeah, sure. Western Reserve goal scored by number 10, Joseph Jordan. You guys are on mic. Just turn that down there. I was waiting for it. I was going to start pointing fingers over this way at you because...
Jimbo wins the faceoff quickly into the offensive zone for Kiski. Takes the shot and rings it home. Does it all by himself. Olienka Jimba on the faceoff win. That makes it 10-5. Quick strike by the Cougars.
Kiski goal scored by number 2, Olienka Jimba.
Jimba takes a big check after winning the faceoff. Nice win. Still, Foster comes away with it. Jimba shaking up. He'll be all right as Pierce takes it down behind the net to Solaris. Foster spins. Checked by number 2, excuse me. DiGirolamo takes the shot. Tackett on the goal. That makes it 11-5 in favor of the Cougars.
Kiski goal scored by number 24, Sam Tackett, assisted by number 10, Nathan Solaris.
The whole varsity team? Yeah.
Oleanka shooken up on that last face-off, so they send out Nick Darrington to take the face-off. Face-off infraction from Darrington, so the Western Reserve battling his way through. Number 11, Chris Pierce, comes away. He's checked. It's a car wreck out there. Coming out of it is Christian Spahn.
I think he travels with 21 players.
5:58 remaining here in the game. Kiski leads 11-5 over Western Reserve. Looking to eat up a little bit of time. Foster's stick checked. Pierce makes his way in. He's got space. Avoids the double team. Not before number 6 gets in his way on the shot attempt.
It bounces away to Schooley, able to track down before it goes out of play.
Takes it behind the net. Up against number 30. Looks to break through.
Tackett has to scoop up the ball.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Cougars continue to kill the clock. Western Reserve not in a hurry yet to pressure. They find Foster in the middle. Back out to Pierce. Spins. Avoids the contact. Solaris with the high shot. Nice save. He had a good look at it. Was the keeper, number 8. Finds the outlet to number 9 at midfield. 4:15 left in the game. Eleven pushes up. Chris Pierce with the nice defensive play. Takes it away. Looks for help from Christian Spahn. And back to his brother, TJ. The senior will carry it out. And a turnover. Cougars didn't get it. Upfield quick enough. Failure to advance the ball. 3:20. It's number 14 working against Darrington. Nice check by Nick to strip it away. Reserve keeps it. Number 11 coming off the bench. Carries it in. Saved by TJ Spawn on the shot attempt by number 11. Spawn carries it, finds Chris Pierce on the far side of the field. Up to Schooley. He checks it into the zone. Neil Pierce will carry down into the corner. And up top to Sam Tackett. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left as Tackett fires one high and wide. Schooley brings it in from the corner. Cougars looking to kill the clock. And put this game to rest. Jackman Schooley behind the net. Avoids the pressure from Western Reserve. Ben Foster with it in the corner. 1:10 remaining on the clock. Number 14 makes a nice diving play to break up that pass. Kiski keeps it. Tackett fires it. Shot blocked. Back to Ben Foster, who scoops it up. 50 seconds left on the clock. Pierce carries it down behind the net. They're going to look from the pick from Schooley. Get some separation and run out the clock. Under 30 seconds left in the game. Pierce checks, finds DiGirolamo, puts it off the post, down low, and out of play. That'll turn the ball over to Western Reserve. Clock starts. 5 seconds left. 1 second. And the ball is thrown over the net to end the game. The Kiski Cougars defeat Western Reserve Academy here this afternoon, 11-5. Congrats to both sides on a hard-fought match. Join us here next weekend as lacrosse and baseball are both in action. As always, check in on our YouTube channel and at www.kiski.org/gameday to catch all the games we stream live this spring season. We'll catch you. Have a great day.